Alright, going to be doing a review of the ZMR250 V2 carbon fiber frame from banggood.com. Okay, so turned up today on my doorstep. I've got 7 days for just the $5 Australian dollars, keep in mind, shipping. And cost me $37.31 Australian dollars to buy this frame. Yeah, so very quick, cheap shipping, which is a nice plus. So props to Banggood on that one. And the frame itself came packaged in a black plastic sort of baggy thing, wrapped in foam, so not bad packaging. You know, for the price, not bad at all, and it was enough to keep this safe. Yeah, and as you can see here, it's just got this sealed off plastic bag, as you normally see lots of the Chinese electronics and such come in. Yeah, so yeah, let's crack into it. So you get 8 M3 by 35mm aluminium standoffs in the color red, 16 M3 nylock nuts, 17 M3 by 6mm aluminium screws, 17 M3 by 12mm aluminium screws, and 4 vibration dampeners. You get 4 4mm carbon fiber frame arms. This is the upgraded V2 version, so you get 4mm ones instead of 3mm, so they're a bit stronger, which is great. You get two 1.5mm carbon fiber bottom plates, one 1.5mm carbon fiber top plate, one board camera mount, 1.5mm, one action camera mount, 1.5mm, and I can pick them all up, 4 tiny little landing gear, 1.5mm. Yep. Okay, so I just wanted to point out, you get there's a little bit of scuffing and scratching on the frame. Not really a big deal because you know when it's flying, won't make any difference. But if that's something that you won't like, just keep that in mind. Next, you'll see in the reviews, lots of people are saying even though they advertise that this will fit, the arms will fit 22XX and 18XX motors, and while they will fit them like that, these holes here are not quite wide enough for N3 screws, which is a bit of a pain. Like, come on, Banggood, that's been people have been telling you that's a problem for ages and still haven't fixed it. Can't be that hard really, just to widen these up about a millimeter or so. Yeah, so that's really annoying. The only way you're going to fit 2204 or 2206, whatever motors on here, is to widen up for drill, which is a pain with carbon fiber. Dust just goes everywhere. Yeah, so moving on. Alright, so I've just finished the build, I'm going to weigh it now. Just waiting for this to load up. 145 grams. Yeah, so pros about this frame. It's very spacious, there's plenty of room to mount your stuff in. You can see there's slits in the top for battery strap, plenty of holes for things like zip ties, all sorts of stuff like that. It's very cheap, and yeah, it's a fairly easy build, so it's good for beginners. Under the cons, carbon fiber isn't the best. I can see a tiny bit of scuffing around the edges. You can also see scratches along it in some spots from poor handling and on poor machining. And the arm design, it's not, they haven't changed anything except the thickness from 3mm to 4mm in the ZMR250 V2. They've kept the same old arm design, which is really susceptible to splintering and just cracking and laminating right along here. There are other arms that you can buy, like one that comes to mind are fug arms. They're the same size, same 4mm thickness, but they're more rounded and they won't do that cracking thing like these sort of arms do. But let's see how they go. Things they could improve on, I'd say, a better arm design, like I was just speaking of. Mounting hardware. Just be nice to include some sort of nylon standoff sort of kit, just to put your flight control and PDV and such there for beginners. Just gonna be a pain to get your friend to turn up and realise you've got nothing to mount your flight controllers, and then you have to wait all weeks for it to come. And last of all, a better camera mount, because you can't tilt your camera. That's actually another con I forgot to mention. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and hope to do more of these videos in the future.